Hello everyone, welcome to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays XCom2, finally! Yes, I know, I've been promising this for forever, but I kind of missed the boat in the first time because I wanted to do some more work with this, and it just didn't happen. So, in this case, we're just going to do a straight-up playthrough. I apologize for any, I was trying to make this be a bit more editable so I have a bit more punch to it and stuff like that, kind of cut down on some of the lag time, but that turns out to be way too hard and takes up way too much time. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this. Now, there is the Alien Hunters DLC, as it says right down here. It's now available. I got it as part of the pass. It's already been installed, and I've already beaten this game before, so I'm looking forward to exploring the DLC pack with you guys. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. We're also gonna turn on the tutorial because the base game, for some strange reason, puts a lot of the story in the tutorial itself. So in order to know kind of what the plot is on this, we're just gonna have to go ahead and turn that on. I'm turning it on to Commander difficulty, and the reason for that is because I want to, I'm actually pretty proficient at Commander, but there's the new DLC, so that could have a potential to change the balance issues, or the balance in the game. And Legend, I'm actually working on a Legend campaign right now, but but the Legend difficulty makes the game twice as long, and I don't think we could do that for a Let's Play. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. All right, cool. So what happened before we begin? For those who don't know, XCom 1 was a game about repelling the alien invasion. And the story of XCom2 is, canonically, you lost. The Earth was defeated, the aliens are now have taken over, and it's 20 years later. So here we go. Alien Hunters the Nest, yes. This introduces the story, so it's kind of a tutorial for the Alien Hunters content. Cool. Here we go.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
advantage before they figure out what we're up to. First things first. You need to get out of sight. Grab some cover near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up.
Alright, so this first mission serves as kind of a tutorial for the game, so we're just going to kind of blow through here. Telling us, hey, look at that. You can move up, find cover. Oh, the frame rate's a little choppy. I'm going to have to address that later.
It's better than nothing, but see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Yeah.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
Yep, move pot. Alright, so half cover, full cover. Full cover means you're less likely to get hit.
Stay close. Keep pace with Crasher 1.
So you get 2 moves per soldier. You get what's called a blue move, and then you get a yellow dash move. A blue move, you can move and then take another action. The dash uses up both turns. It's okay. I don't really have any choice in the matter as far as what I do. Yeah, this is kind of framey on this one. I'm gonna have to...
They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
See, lots of story.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
In the shadows.
Most missions start with the squad and concealment. Use concealment to set up ambushes. Yep. So basically, what that means is that you cannot be seen until you get into a certain distance, like, disappeared. We're just gonna go ahead and move up real quick.
Staying low.
Movement is really laggy.
Don't get too close.
Yeah.
They'll be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage.
Alright. So basically, if I were to move onto these spots, which I can't because it's a tutorial, but if I did, they would spot the characters. So you can pretty much move up and get pretty close on top of them. Goodness.
They may have the numbers.
Sorry about the lagginess. I'll have that fixed in the next video. I did want to bang this one out, though, or else I'll never get this started.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the trap on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
Alright, so here's the first time we can actually fire. It's telling us press enter or something. We got a bead on a target. I can only choose this guy to shoot at, so that's what I'm going to do. Typically, you wouldn't do it this way. I'll explain at some other point. But all hits are guaranteed because it's a tutorial mission. And all misses are guaranteed as well, so there's nothing else actually going on. There we go. Alright, so basically because we took a shot, we've lost concealment now.
See you now. How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem.
Alright, so we're going to move up.
I appreciate the bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
Yeah, this is actually something you wouldn't actually do. But she takes him down. Oh, there you go.
You're still keeping score, right?
Yeah, see? And this is why you don't do it. Well, he's taking a shot up there, and he misses, obviously, because this is a tutorial again. In a half cover, that would probably hit about half the time. And this is why you don't move up that close, is because now this person is flanked, and she gets shot, and she's down.
No, Crasher 2 is down. She's gone.
Damn it! You can't take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
Yep.
So that's how you want to play it. Okay.
So now Peter Osei is going to move up here, and he's going to get a flank. So basically, you want to get flanks when you can. There are some exceptions to that, though. And we're just going to go ahead and pop this guy up, because now we get a firing bonus. So each shot gets a hit percentage. This is kind of the damage, and this is the potential for crits. So we're going to go ahead and pop him off.
Let's see how you like this.
Moited. Game is somewhat laggy for some reason. I don't know why he says he got it flanked. He actually doesn't in that case. But anyways, he's down. Cinema time.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that. Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side.
Alright, so even more tutorial nonsense here as Peter Ossi just kind of pulls up here.
Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
And so one of the mainstays of what you can do when you don't really have a turn to do is you enter into Overwatch.
Entrance is clear. We need to move on the package.
Now Overwatch allows Ossi here to basically fire on anything that moves in his line of sight. Meanwhile, Bradford is going to move up here. Gosh, it's laggy. I'm definitely going to have to fix that. Fortunately, it's just a tutorial.
-3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better
Sure.
be fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
So basically, there are drops in this game if you kill an enemy, and then you can kind of pull up and grab the equipment. It's kind of silly to demonstrate it in this context because this is such a critical mission, but we get a scope out of it, which is cool. And then Jane Kelly here is going to move up and follow behind Bradford. See, some of these rendered scenes come out pretty well, but gosh, the top-down view is a little ragged. Might have to drop the graphical fidelity just a hair.
Now I know we're in the right place.
There you go, and Otzi takes a shot. And how you know this tutorial is because that hits a lot less than that frequency. Ah! Okay, so C is gonna move back. He doesn't have any standard grenades either, so that's kind of odd. But that's okay. So this is the idea. Is that you typically want to have a flank not just because you get a crit to shoot, but you also your aim is improving. So because the enemy is in low cover, he's got a minus 20% chance. So I've only got basically a coin flip, which is typically not good enough. And at the tutorial, he's gonna miss. Like right there. Now sometimes you do have to take that shot, but you typically don't want to.
I'm going for the door.
This is something else I don't like about the tutorial is because it teaches you a couple of really bad things. Like this one here, you would never make this move because that puts Kelly in a flankable lane.
Through the door security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
Yep. Okay. So, but this is another key thing is that you can do hacking. And hacking has all kinds of benefits. In this case, this is a story objective, so you'll always win. But sometimes you can get also stuff like disguise signal. Excuse me. And then override. Neither of these are actually going to work, but it's going to tease you. See? But in this case, we've unlocked the door.
Good. Let's go.
Bradford is going to move up.
To secure the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you get me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Alright, so now Bradford can go ahead and pick up the body of whoever this is.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
And... oh! Ulcie is dead. And he went through the window too. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have
Advent
to-
Trooper moves up. He's like, yeah, I showed that guy. Alright, so now we're going to demonstrate some grenading. And here's some usefulness of it. Not only can grenades cause serious amount of damage to bad guys, it can also open up alternate exits. So we're going to go ahead and throw a grenade here. Yes. Okay, you know, stupid thing. Yes, I already clicked the button. Throw it.
Fire in the hole.
Blows a nice big hole in the wall. That's very useful when you're looking for an escape hatch. So Bradford's saying, let's GTFO.
Almost there. Stay focused.
See, now here's another thing that you know it's a tutorial, is because that would hit a lot more often than that. It has missed, in fairness, in the past.
Way too close.
But a point-blank shot like that, and oh, that's right. This is something else is there. So Bradford takes one right on the chin, but he's still standing.
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Now here's something else that's cool about this game, is that you can pretty much call for an evac at any point. Now, obviously, well, except for certain missions, but for the most of the time, if you're calling for an evac, having said that, if you call for an evac, things have probably gone south. That's right. And I'm gonna rotate the camera here just so that we can see. I'm gonna move up.
We're coming home.
Now Bradford's heading out. And then we're gonna call for an evac. There we go. And there's your prerequisite foreshadowing.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming. coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told him it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
So apparently, that's me. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but you'll figure it out.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. There's already plenty of watching to do. Alright. Yeah, so next time we're going to introduce the crew, and then we're going to go out on our second mission, which is a little less scripted, as in you can actually lose it, and I lose it quite frequently on this difficulty, but because it's a story mission, you can restart it over and over again, so if I'll let you know how many times I failed at it. But then after that, it's going to be all for reals. Like, you can actually lose the campaign. So, thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude playing XCom 2. So excited. And I will see you next time.